everybody. It's Hot Henrietta. We're broadcasting live from my house, and we are doing our first segment with our very honorary guest. And I have to tell you, she's been a good friend of mine, and we're welcoming her for the first time to Cafe y Canciones. And to lead it off is my good friend, Patsy Torres. Let me tell you a little bit about her, because for those young people who don't know, who are not yet strong enough in the Hispanic culture, because it is National Hispanic Month, Patsy Torres has accomplished many things. In fact, as I was growing up, I looked up to her for a lot in radio, because in the music industry, it was very hard for women in that type of industry, especially being Latina, a female. Most of the broadcasting industry has always been ran by men, and strong men. Even in news, the Walter Cronkite days, you know, it was very hard for even Barbara Walters to kick in, and especially in the music industry. So when I saw her break a show at the clubs when she first started out, and then I was first starting out in radio, she was one of my inspirations, because it made me feel strong, confident as a Latina woman, and to believe in who you are and what you want to do and accomplish in this crazy world of ours. Patsy Torres has accomplished so much for Latina women. She has her PhD. She went to college at the University of Incarnate Word. She put herself through college like many of us, because our families, at least in my family, you know, we didn't have much money. You know, it's, you know, feast or famine over here. Get a job, put yourself through school, figure it out. And to this day, we're all like that. And she has become one of my idols. And I want you to welcome everyone, Miss Patsy Torres, Dr. Patsy Torres, excuse me.
Hello.
Dr. Patsy Torres. Hey girl, how's it going?
My beautiful sister. Hey, thank you for having me.
Anytime,
and I'm impressed. You're saying all of that just from memory.
Patsy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you? Are we broadcasting live from your bedroom, or where are we at?
Well, just at my house.
Patsy, as you've been going through the years and performing all these years, I did not know this, but when I was reading a little bit about your bio, you were the first one to do the first Tejano video in the Tejano music industry. Tell us about that.
Well, actually, I was the first Tejano to do a music video and on film. And it was actually in English. And I was actually like rocking out on it. It was called Lover to Lover. And then it was played on MTV because it was a rock song, because MTV would not play Tejano music or Spanish music. So it was called Lover to Lover. And it's on YouTube also. You can still see it. Oh,
and I can't wait to go to it, because I was thinking, oh my gosh, I didn't know she did the first video. But back then when I met you, it was like, MTV was like rocking in the 80s. And I remember, and on YouTube, I remember you wearing your little headband, and you had your little boots on.
I miss my headband.
Going to town,
girl. The sweat out of my face. That's why I wore them. And now, like, I'm like, yes. I'm hoping they come back in style, or maybe I'll just bring them back.
Many firsts for you, Patsy. Many firsts for you. They called you the Princess of Tejano Music. And when you won your first award with the TTMA Awards, Female Entertainer of the Year, you were gaining this momentum.
That was back in the 80s.
Yes, in the 80s.
Then I got another award for Video of the Year with the Tejano Music Awards. This my last album got Album of the Year. That was Dame Tu Corazón. That was with the Tejano Music Awards. And now my latest album is Vive con Gana.
Wow. So many memories, girl. So many memories. Let me ask you a question. Okay, so we figured out the song. The song was, back in the 80s,
Lover to Lover. And it's also on YouTube. Yeah. It was a rock song. It was an English song, because MTV wouldn't play Spanish or Tejano. So that's how we got on.
It was very hard to break into that back in the day. Yeah. Kudos to you, because the first Latina woman, girl, we need a big push for the Latino movement here when it comes to education, when it comes to things that we've accomplished. You know, I get it. I may be getting a little political here, but washing out our history books from all the things that we've accomplished from any race or people that are of culture, to erase out of the history books. And I just feel very strongly that our culture is being wiped out. Love it. We'll be right back with Patsy Torres. We're going to find out what's new on her plate coming up. And we're going to talk about her latest adventure. And I can't wait because we're going to pick her brain a little bit more. Okay? Don't go nowhere. Cafe y Canciones. We'll be right back.